Hello and welcome to this videocast for subscribers to davidicke.com. Well, I'm going to talk this week about self-identity. Who are we? What are people, human beings? Are we expressions of infinite possibility? Or are we downloads of information received from cradle to grave? In other words, are we just a construct? What makes us think as we do as we do, perceive as we do? And what's prompted this this week is a story about President Obama issuing an executive order, which is swish of the pen, law of the land, no debate, to start, as if they haven't already, to start behavioral experimentation on the American people. And they got the idea from Britain. And it all comes down to something, goes under the title of nudge or nudging. Nudging people in the direction that you want them to go through manipulating their perceptions. And when you look at human life, we are constantly downloading information which then become our perceptions. And when you research into the whole spectrum of everyone knows that, mate, you find, well, everyone doesn't know it. They believe it. They think it. Because the truth is an inversion of the perceived and official truth almost everywhere you look. And George Orwell had a concept of making people believe 2 and 2 equals 5. And when you think about what the public go through all their lives, they have parents who tell them 2 and 2 equals 5 because that's what they've been told. They go to school and teachers tell them 2 and 2 equals 5. They go to university and college and academics tell them 2 and 2 equals 5. The media is constantly confirming that 2 and 2 equals 5. And scientists, doctors, and all the rest, politicians, are also confirming and promoting the fact that 2 and 2 equals 5. All around you, your peers have been through the same program, and they have become convinced that 2 and 2 equals 5, so they're reconfirming your conviction that 2 and 2 equals 5. So is it any shock, surprise, that vast numbers of people go through their lives believing 2 and 2 equals 5, when all along it's equaled 4? It starts with parents, this lifelong program that constructs human perception, thus behavior. Because they are overwhelmingly not doing this from a malevolent point of view. They are doing what they think is best for the kids. And what they are convinced is best is what they have been told is best. What they've downloaded is best. What the system has told them is best. They pass on their perceptions of reality. They'll pass on, in vast numbers of cases, the idea that life is about going to school, passing lots of exams, doing really well. Because of the exam passes, going off to university and getting more exams and getting a degree of programming. And then you go out into the world of work to be a success, to be something that is to be admired, to succeed. But succeed in what ways? To succeed on the system's terms, to succeed by doing what the system has decided is success. This is an interesting point in terms of manipulating who we are and what we believe. Control of the symbols of success is a massive form of perception and behavior control. Because most people, because of the way the manipulation works in a psychological and emotional way, which I go into in the books, most people do not have the sense of self-security to buck the system and to express their uniqueness and to decide for themselves what success is or isn't for them. Because it's just a perception. Success to some people is failure to others. Success to this person is a nightmare to this person. But the system has hijacked the symbols of success. So if you lack that sense of security to go your own way, decide for yourself what you want to do, then if you want to succeed in a way that you are perceived to have succeeded because of your insecurity, you want people to say, hey, he's successful, oh, look at him and look at her, oh, she's doing ever so well. Secure people don't care about that kind of feedback. They're not interested. They're secure in themselves. They don't need confirmation that they're successful. But if you do, and most people do, then the only way you're going to get this feedback, he's successful, is by succeeding on the system's terms. Because that's what the feedback is perceiving as success, the version of success that they have been told is success. So what we're talking about? We're talking about lots of money, fame, big house, big car, place abroad in the Caribbean. Oh, successful. You see what he's got. I've met many rich people. I've not met many happy ones. And people who are infinite possibility waiting to express itself get caught in this program of perception download to the point where they are funneled into this this road that is called success or failure. So if you haven't got lots of money, you haven't got a big car, and you haven't got all the trappings of money, wealth, fame, then you are considered in this society unsuccessful, even a failure. But you might be doing wonderful things that don't attract money, that don't attract the symbols of success. But it doesn't matter, because that's not considered successful in our society. Not by most people anyway. And what happens is people go on this journey with the carrot just in front, and the carrot is achievement. It's achieving what they have an ambition to achieve on the system's terms. And they go on and they go through school, and they work hard, and they go through the stress of exams and worry about failing by not telling the system what it wants to hear and what it's told you to believe. And then you go to university and the pressure's on again and the stress. And then you go out into the world of work and you follow this profession or that profession, often money being the motivating factor. And you might even achieve what you set out to. You might be a boss, you might be a big lawyer or a big judge, you might be a big politician, big banker, whatever. But then when you've got there, and this is my experience observing and talking to lots of people, when you've got there, you don't really feel that different. This thing, this achievement. Yes, you got lots of money. Yes, you might have a big house. But how do you feel? Who are you behind this facade of chasing this success? And it's the fact that the program and the hijacked symbols of success to chase and chase and chase to achieve, the fact that you've fallen for that means that you're living a fake you.